may have heard different things about the number of Bedikot, internal checks, that you need in order to get to mikvah. Let's try to set some things straight. The first Bedika is called the Hefsek Tahara. This is strictly required. The Hefsek Tahara formally establishes that you no longer have any nida bleeding. No matter how long it has been since you last saw any blood, you must get a Hefsek Tahara before sunset in order to begin counting the 7 clean days that night, which is halachically the next day. A muhtachuk ideally follows the Hefsek Tahara to confirm that bleeding hasn't resumed between sunset and nightfall. If you forget or omit the muhtachuk, you can still continue counting the 7 clean days in most cases. How many bedikot are you supposed to do daily during the 7 clean days? Ideally, you would do 2 bedikot a day for a total of 14, 1 in the morning and 1 in the late afternoon. There are 2 reasons for these bedikot. First, to confirm that you aren't bleeding, and second, to indicate your awareness that you are in your 7 clean days. Some women struggle with keeping up with so many bedikot during the 7 clean days for a variety of reasons. If you find this is the case, we recommend doing 1 daily bedika so you can have a daily check and keep an active count. This bedika can be done anytime during the day before sunset. Many women find it helpful to do this bedika first thing after they wake up as part of their morning routine. It's helpful to do it in the morning so that you ensure you don't forget to do it later, and it gives you enough time to ask a question if you get an unsure bedika. There are 2 really critical bedikot during the 7 clean days. You must get at least 1 bedika on day 1 and 1 on day 7. The bedika on day 1, the day after your Hefsek Tahara, begins the 7 clean days, and the bedika on day 7 completes the 7 clean days, just before going to mikvah. If for whatever reason you miss either of these bedikot, be sure to consult your halachic authority so you will know how to proceed. What if daily bedikot are difficult for you due to vaginal dryness, staining problems, or other reasons? In general, we recommend doing bedikot gently, only going in as far as is comfortable for you. Depending on the circumstances, we might recommend modifying how you do your bedika to make it more comfortable for you. In some cases, we might recommend that you omit the muhtachuk and reduce the number of daily bedikot to 1 a day, and maybe skipping some of the middle day bedikot. In general, we don't recommend doing less than 4 bedikot, a Hefsek Tahara, a day 1 bedika, a day 7 bedika, and a bedika on one of the middle days. Doing that middle day bedika can sometimes save your 7 clean days if for whatever reason you need to omit or you forget to do your 7th day bedika. In some cases, you might be advised to omit the middle day bedika completely. In this case, you would be left with a Hefsek Tahara, a day 1 bedika, and a day 7 bedika. A psak to reduce the number of bedikot might apply for only 1 cycle or until a particular medical situation resolves, or it might last for longer. Consult with your halachic authority to determine whether and when you should resume the standard number of bedikot. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us if you're having trouble getting your 7 clean days, so we can work with you to figure out the best way to do bedikot and get to mikvah.